Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your Valentine's Day bonus reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I'm going to do a mid-month bonus for you guys. Let's see what's going on for your Valentine's Day energy, and then we'll move on to your love life energy from now until February 29th. So today, I'm recording today, February 13th, and this reading will go until February 29th, give or take a few days. Thank you, Gemini, for supporting me, for all your love and support. Thank you guys so much. If you're new to me, welcome. I hope you stick around and that this resonates, so please hit the thumbs up a minute that it does resonate. If you choose to subscribe, double tap that bell, and you'll be notified of all the new readings that come in. Okay, what is up with this, Gemini? This is your Valentine's Day energy. Someone's running away from a connection. I feel like someone keeps coming and going, flip-flopping into a relationship, into a connection. If you're dealing with someone who is married, they keep going back and forth to their family. You think they're going to leave their wife, their partner, their spouse, going back and forth. This can also be someone who's dealing with an ex. You're like, can we just move forward already? I want this new beginning. It's like cracking the code to getting in. Okay. You may be dealing with someone who's way too career focused. That's all they care about is manifesting their money, getting things in order financially, worried about, anything that has to do with earthly matters, their career, their job, their finances, situations within the family sector, home, their pets. It's really just about them building up like a comfortable living for themselves. But it makes you feel almost as though like it's got you in your feelings. I mean, look at this Queen of Cups and the Star card. So it's like, are they running away from how you feel for them? Do they not see it? You're just like, at what point are you going to step in and do the right thing? I want to move forward. I want my new beginning. I feel that some of you are finally going to be at that crossroads where it's like, all right, let's see what happens on Valentine's Day. And if they don't do something for me, then I know what I need to do. I know which path to take. And if they do something for me for Valentine's Day, then I guess that will, essentially direct me towards the next step. But it's, you don't have clarity in this partnership or connection or relationship. There's things physically blocking you. Some of you need to balance your chakras. I feel that you're not trusting your gut, your intuition. When I see this, I always feel like this isn't just like, oh, heavy weight. This is also having your crown, your third eye, your throat chakra completely blocked. It's like you're covering your head. I feel like this is a connection or a relationship with someone who's not ready for what you want or what you are ready for. Doesn't mean they don't want it. It just, they're not there. It's like they're still, whatever it is that they're working on for themselves, whether this is you, Gemini, or your partner. But one person here is way more focused on money and making the money and working, and that's all they care about. And it's almost as though, well, I'm not going to do anything for Valentine's Day. I got to work. And then you're just like, hello? Am I not in your life? Remember, this is a general reading. It can go vice versa. If it's not you, Gemini, it could be your partner feeling this way, feeling a bit neglected. They're not quite sure if they're overreacting with certain things. Is it an overreaction that they're upset that you're not spending time with them, or Valentine's Day, or whatever it may be? I feel like just someone, I don't feel like they're told, like for some, it's going to be they're emotionally unavailable. For others, I feel like they're just not on your level mentally and emotionally. They don't know how to communicate with you. They don't understand why you feel a certain way. They don't see anything wrong with how they're behaving, what they're saying, what they're doing, how they're acting or reacting. And this whole time it's like, what do you mean? I'm working, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. I'm making sure that our home is taken care of, our family pets, that our stability is set, our home, our finances. I'm Aren't I doing enough for you? Aren't I doing the right thing? Like trying to make all this money and hold on to it as much as I can, and it's weird. It's weird. Almost like I don't feel like it's a mind game, but it feels like that because I don't feel like they're lying to you. I feel like they really just don't get it. Like you feel absolutely in your right to feel the way you're feeling. Your love languages are completely different. So when you feel unheard or neglected, they don't know, they don't see it, they don't understand it. Because when they're there with you, they're there, they're present. And then when you're not, and you're in your feelings and you're thinking and overthinking and overreacting at times, I'm not saying all the time, at times it can be an overreaction. And when it is an overreaction, 50-50 chance that it's a legit overreaction. And the other 50 is that it's an overreaction because you've had too many overreactions of not having enough clarity in the situation. So what aren't they saying? What the heck's going on here? What aren't they saying? Listen. What aren't they saying? Well, they're looking at a new beginning, a fresh start. Trying to start things over. Whether this is you or their intuition is telling them it's time to do right by this connection. It's time to move forward in a new direction. They may have these plans in action that you're just not aware of. Or this is something that you want to, but I feel that it's whomever is in this masculine energy that is thinking, things got to change. It's time things progress. Whether Gemini male or Gemini female dealing with a male. I also feel that some of you are starting to trust your intuition a little bit more. You're starting to realize your inner knowing is saying certain things. Yeah. And so at some point, someone here is going to be confessing a feeling, right? Unveiling the truths of how they feel. Whether it's Gemini male revealing how they feel about you. Or if you're the Gemini male, how you feel about them. Ooh, look at that. This is the first time I have had both divine, masculine, and feminine together. And what was in the middle? Confessions. Look at that. Right? Divine masculine. Sorry, I want you guys to get a good picture there. So look at that. Masculine energy, feminine energy. And perhaps this Valentine's Day, you'll both finally reveal what it is you want from each other, how you feel for each other, what the next step is, how to begin anew. I also feel that someone here is having dreams. Like very vivid dreams. Ooh. Maybe they dreamt of marrying you. And that got them thinking, is this where I'm headed? Because I'm not acting this way. But is this what's meant for me? it's like their heart, their mind shifts towards that mentality, making a commitment. The beauty in every moment, the beauty that they see within yourself, within you, within them, and the connection. There are a lot of very harsh truths here. Not that they're negative, but some of the messages in this deck can be a little tough to swallow, tough to hear. So Gemini, not a single one of those came out. You had some of the most positive cards in this deck come out to reinforce the fact that I don't think this person realized how they're making you feel if you're not feeling connected, or if you're feeling like they've withdrawn. I really feel as though they don't understand why you feel that way. Like there's a misstep here somewhere. All right, Gemini, let's see what's going on February 13th through the 29th. Your love energy, your love life energy. And there's one. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. February 13th. Today is the 13th, so 13th through the 29th. Okay, too many cards. Okay. Okay, I just have to tell you because I saw the two that came out earlier. It was reconciliation and release your ex. So really quickly, Gemini. If your ex comes back in for reconciliation, some of you may need to reconcile things in terms of clearing the air, saying what needs to be said, and severing ties and moving forward in a different direction. I definitely felt that some of you need to hear that you know that that's something that you need to do. Some of you need that little push of encouragement because they have you stuck in confusion. And they have you hanging on to this. They have you hanging on to this vivid dream, visualization, image of the two of you eventually getting back together, the two of you living happily ever after, eventually. And that eventually hasn't happened for you yet. And there's always seems to be some sort of hiccup or something that gets in the way or something that goes wrong. And it's like, woe is me. My life is a mess. I can't give you what you want. Feel sorry for me. And they reel you back in. It's all a mind game. And they're playing on your emotions because they know you love them. So those Geminis out there, or if you're the Gemini cross watcher, that you're hoping that you reconcile with an ex. For some of you, the healthiest thing to do and the best thing for you to do for yourself is to say what needs to be said. Get shit off your chest, mind, heart, body, soul, whatever it is. None of this, we just need closure and you know what's going to happen. Bang, bang, it's over. See you in 6 months when I need something again. Right? No more of that. They keep you stuck in that cycle. So, I just had to get that message out. But for others of you, we've got romantic feelings. You deserve love and chemistry. So this is for those of you that need to release an ex, that is a karmic partner that you absolutely need to release yourself, because the minute that you do, you can bask and enjoy every moment with someone new that you meet, that you've got romantic feelings for, that the connection is so freaking strong. And you're like, why am I even thinking or second guessing anything from the last dude, right? You deserve love. You're lovable. And if this person from your past that keeps wanting to come back in isn't giving you the love that you want, need, desire, and deserve, why are you giving them more opportunities, more chances to disappoint you? I'm going to take them in reverse. They did kind of land right side up and then ended up in reverse. I stopped them as they were doing that, but I'll read them both ways. Okay. So those of you that you know, that last person kept you suspended in air, kept you wondering, are we moving forward? Are we not? Am I just like waiting around for you to do something? If you're dealing with a Taurus, they're feeling emotionally unstable, emotionally unavailable. It's like you're not their biggest fan right now. You're getting very fed up with their shit. And you're just like, I'm moving forward with or without you. Peace, see you later. I'm out. I mean, you're out so quickly. You take off like this chariot where you're like, you're on your own. I don't want to hear your excuses. I'm sick and tired of you. You're breadcrumbing me. You come, you give and take, and then like you're out. But then you say you love me. So what is it? Because I deserve love, and the type of love you're giving me isn't the kind that I want. Am I getting close, Gemini? I feel that you do stumble a bit to move forward. You're both still keeping tabs on each other. You know you shouldn't, but you do. And I feel like this other person may see a window of opportunity to come back in, and then they're just like rushing in because they're like, oh, this is the perfect opportunity for me to make it up for them. It's all a game to them. And then there are those that just, no offense, but are they dingy or something? Like, I feel like they're just not very bright. They're just not getting their role in a connection or relationship. All right, here we go. Let's clarify this because I'm not liking this connection. Why is the Hanged Man here? Why is there no forward movement? Yeah, it's like wanting to manifest a new beginning. That was the Four of Cups and the Ten of Cups that fell out. So as I was saying, it's like wanting to manifest a new beginning, wanting to start over again. And there is, you know, the two of you need to have some real open and honest communication. And that is what's going to bring your new beginning. Whether it is with them or a new beginning where you can finally close this chapter, last nail in the coffin, and peace, see you later. I keep hearing it. Goodbye. Yeah, they want to come back for another opportunity. I'm telling you, you have someone coming back in. Oh, the Seven of Swords just peeked through. No good intentions. They're juggling. Whether it's with another partner or another situation. Because that other party that they're juggling, it could be that they're juggling a household or children in a relationship, or ex and you, or a career and you. Like, it's like, I picture it in my head, you know, like when a baby doe or pony is born and their legs are all wobbly and they can barely like stand. I feel like they're like that, but they shouldn't be. That was a weird reference, but that's what I pictured. Like, still stumbling on their footing. Okay. So for some of you, this is about marriage, wedding, family, connection. What are they juggling? Well, marriage, children, relationship. Maybe they have a whole other family. And when they get sick and tired of that scenario, that situation, they come back to you. I also feel that for some of you guys, it's like they're juggling you and another person or another thought process. Like, I like the way things are now, but eventually I want to get married and have kids, whether that's you, Gemini, or the other person. Yeah. So there's two different pathways here. Definitely. it's really up to you. Which one are you? Which one do they want? And you guys need to be very clear about it. Why is the Six of Wands and the Hierophant reversed? Wheel of Fortune, gift. Some people will lose money or just don't have the fortune at this moment. Okay. There's no communication whatsoever. The conversation and the messenger are both reversed. So if there's communication happening, it's not with you. It's with other people. And it's like they send someone to be the messenger and that person never makes it to you. Like that person is the third party that's interfering, that's hijacking this connection or relationship. It's really strange. Okay. And someone here, again, with the baby. The baby doesn't necessarily have to be a baby, a child, a newborn. It can also be new beginnings. So I also heard a relocation. So someone might get like a relocation of job, employment. They have no idea that they're going to be relocated. They're going to get a job opportunity. And it's going to be a job opportunity almost in a way where they can't even say no. Like, here's your new beginning. I'm also hearing that yes, whether this is you, Gemini, or someone that you're dealing with, will get a letter or a notice saying, by the way, I'm expecting, I'm pregnant. They give you a copy of the pregnancy test. They give you, I'm also hearing they'll send you a picture of a positive pregnancy test, but I have to tell you, you better get a DNA test if you're not sure about that one, okay? Some of you guys will need to fight that. All right, let's move on. We're going to do Gemini and the signs that they are dealing with. So let's start off Gemini and Aries, couples and connections. Feeling left out in the cold. Separation of a marriage, partnership. Either you and your partner, if you are partnered up with an Aries, you're in separation mode, you're going through separation, divorce, someone gets kicked out of the home, feeling left out, or the other scenario I'm getting here is that perhaps you were involved with an Aries at one point, or Aries, you're the cross watcher. You're watching this person move on, get married with someone else, and therefore that makes you feel like, how could they have just moved on and it wasn't with me? Gemini and Taurus connections. Gemini and Taurus couples and connections. What is the energy here for Gemini and Taurus? There's no forward movement. Okay. Too many cards, but I will show them to you. Okay. Leaving a specific situation. Again, it's that scenario I got earlier. Saying something is over when it's really not. Trying to make things, get things, you know, moving forward, but they're not. People coming and going out of the situation. Here with the Chariot card in reverse, the Ten of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. So you may feel like this is someone that you feel really connected to, like a soulmate partnership. But it's a very stressful connection. There's no forward movement. You feel like this person's actions, this person, what they say don't match their actions, right? So they say one thing and they don't do what they're saying. There's no follow through here for whatever reason. This can also mean they're dealing with issues in regards to children that's weighing heavily on them. Maybe they have children. Maybe they want children. It is something that is going to come to the forefront. You're not moving forward, and this is in regards to children or a relationship from the past that they can't seem to move on from or move forward from. So let me pull one more on that one. Yeah. So there is forward movement. You have 2 6s here. It may not be the exact outcome that you want, but there definitely needs to be some communication between the two of you. I feel, Gemini, you're going to keep moving forward no matter what, regardless. You're just like, yeah, whatever. I'm going to keep going. I don't want to hear your excuses anymore. You've kept me behind in stagnancy long enough. Okay, let's move on. Gemini and a Gemini. Couples and connections. Whew. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you guys weren't getting along for some time. Maybe it was a karmic partner. It felt like you were mirroring each other. No matter how much work you put into it, it's like it was never enough is what I'm hearing. And it was weird because I feel like at first the two of you felt very connected. The chemistry was there, but yet somehow you couldn't make it work. And you felt like it was weird. Like, how can two Geminis not make it work? We know each other's pet peeves. We know how we are, but that's exactly why it wouldn't work. You just couldn't make it work. And there was just too much confusion between the two of you. Gemini and Cancer, couples and connections. Oh my goodness, too many. 4 of Wands, the Moon, 9 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 2, the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. Anyway, let's move on. It was Gemini and Cancer, couples and connections. 5 of Cups. Ouch. You guys may have recently broken up, or, you know, Gemini and Cancer, that's the ex that's coming in for, you know, to try to reconcile. And again, it ends up being a hookup only, and that's it. So if a Cancer comes into the picture, you're feeling all this romantic feelings and chemistry for them, whether this is an ex or someone new, they hit it and quit it, and you're left like, really? Like, that's it? You're going to ghost me? Honestly, I kind of feel like the Cancer's the one in their feelings about this. You're a little bit more mad, like, what the hell? All right, so Gemini and Leo, couples and connections. Gemini and Leo. Okay. Oh, yes. Please walk away from that third-party situation. Or you're walking into a third-party threesome connection this Valentine's Day weekend. Some of you might be into that. Looking forward to that party on the weekend. Others of you are definitely kicking out that third party, or, you know, you're finally walking away from the third party situation. You're not having it. Absolutely not. I just heard not on my watch. So, yeah. Okay, Page of Swords. There may have been like a third party that was keeping an eye, stalking a situation. Gemini and Leo. So this person's very dramatic, keeping tabs, making themselves known, just making things really, really uncomfortable. It's like they made it seem, they made it known that they're keeping an eye on you, or you them, right? Yeah. It's best to walk away, cut ties with that person. Something about it doesn't feel right. Yeah. They're really angry, even if they want to come towards you like, I want to work things out, I love you. Or that might be you. Don't put yourself through that stress. Okay, Gemini and Virgo, couples and connections. Well, you're miserable. You're not seeing your happiness. Someone's not happy that things aren't moving forward. It's stagnant, just staying in one place, no growth. Even with the promise of, I'll get my shit together, things will fall into place, don't worry, blah, 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 right? Things are not moving forward. But the love is there, which is the crazy thing. It's just moving forward very, very slowly. So someone is not happy in this connection because there's promises of forward movement and it's just not moving forward fast enough. So I feel that with this, there needs to be some patience on either side, on both sides, whatever it may be. Your new beginning will come to you soon. It's just, it needs patience. And if you really want this connection, that's what it's going to take. patience and understanding. If you need to walk away from this connection while this person gets it together, then do what you got to do. Save the relationship, the connection while you still can before it completely deteriorates because of expectations. That was Gemini and Virgo, right? So Gemini and Libra. Gemini, Libra, couples and connections. Money. New beginnings. Oh, I love it. Some of you guys are like moving in together, starting something new, combining your incomes, starting a new family, blending your families. It's like you guys finally buy your home. That's what I heard. Gemini, Libra finally buy their home. They get the keys to the house. The kids are happy. Manifesting new beginnings. That is so freaking awesome, Gemini and Libra. Happy for you guys. Good luck to you. Gemini, Scorpio. Looking for some equal give and take here, but it ain't happening. Someone is fighting it, and someone is also drinking. I just heard drinking on the job. Okay. So someone may get fired because they're drinking on the job. They may even hit you up for a loan almost. It's like, just help me get through this. Just help me put this behind me. Gemini, Scorpio. It's time to put that to an end. It's the expectation that the more work, time, energy, dedication you put in, the more it will give you or get you closer to your outcome, but you finally realize that it hasn't. It's just put you further behind. Gemini and Sagittarius, couples and connections. Gemini, Sagittarius. 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Gemini, Sagittarius, it's all about money for you guys. You guys may be one of those power couples where you're all about building a business together, trying to get your finances in order. Now, she's the 9 of Pentacles, which means she's got this lavish abundance around her. Everything that she can think of in a creative sense, she can nurture and bring to life, bring fruitful bounty, right? And the King of Pentacles, well, he's got that Midas touch. So, Gemini and Sagittarius, you guys can be like that power business couple that brings in the money and, creates all this new wealth and abundance. So let's move on. Gemini, Capricorn. Gemini, Capricorn, couples and connections. Okay. So we have the Justice card. 4 of Cups and 2 of Wands. You're at a crossroads with this Capricorn. I feel like you haven't been happy for quite some time, and I think that at this point you're just like, it's time I do me. It's time I make myself happy. That's your truth, and you're sticking to it, and you're going to make it known. And you're going to clear yourself, cut away whatever it is that's held you back for so long, because I feel that at this point you realized you've kept yourself in this connection when you shouldn't have. So I feel Gemini, Capricorn connections, you're breaking free to seek your own truth, happiness, and joy and contentment, because at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. Gemini and Aquarius, couples and connections. Okay. Gemini, Aquarius. All right. So you've got some good news coming in regarding perhaps Aquarius. Well, it is between you and Aquarius, but there is something to do with King of Cups. I was going to call him Pentacles. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or it can also be that this person has water or fire in their chart, and they are, coming to you, confessing a feeling, telling you how they feel about you. New beginnings, wanting to manifest something great, something new together. For some of you, you're not ready to hear that, or they're not ready to hear that. If you're the one that's, spills the beans, spills your feelings out to them, they're not ready to hear that. I don't think they're ready to show their true feelings. Let me have one more. Yeah, this may cause them to run away or walk away or just go the opposite direction, whether it's you or the Aquarius. And let's see, Gemini and the Pisces, connections and couples. Okay, well, there it is. There's the Gemini and there's the couples. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Gemini, Pisces, couples and connections. You are definitely feeling very connected. It's like this resurgence of love. You've started all over again. If there were things from the past that were weighing you down, holding you back, you've put them behind you. Yep, you have put them behind you. You want to start all over again. I feel like your bond, your relationship is just getting stronger. Strong enough to withstand whatever problems, trials, and tribulations that you've gone through. And you're able to come back into unity. I feel that some of you guys were separated from, from each other for some time. But you're reconnecting. You're coming back to each other. Trying to make things work. Let me pull one more. Yeah, you're taking back control of your life. You're like, that's it. Enough is enough. Too many. I feel like you guys had meddlers, people getting in between your relationship, your partnership. And one thing led to another. And before you knew it, you were separated. Yeah, new beginnings. Look at that. You guys are meant to be together. Emperor and the Empress. Are you kidding me? Soulmate, partnership, power couple. I love it. So Gemini, if you're single, find yourself a Pisces. All right, my Gemini friends, let me just pull Whispers of Love Oracle. Leave you with some love notes, love messages to end this reading. Get to know each other. If you do meet someone new, it is important that you get to know each other. Learning to meet another's needs for love is important for a relationship to grow. I also feel that the Gemini Crosswatcher needs to hear that. That is the Master card number 44. Because like I said in the beginning, I feel like your love languages are different. You know, there's some sort of misconnection, misunderstanding. Show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. And one more before I end this reading. Slow down. Some of you guys are doing way too much. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. This also applies to those of you that are like getting ahead of yourself. You just met someone and they feel like they're the love of your life and you're already picturing a wedding and all that stuff. I'm not saying it can't manifest. Just slow down. Get to know each other better. That's why you have these two here. Look at that. Get to know each other and slow down. All right, guys, that is your mid-month bonus Valentine's Day reading for my Gemini friends. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Remember that I am working on an Etsy shop so that you can book a personal reading. I will link in the description box below. I will also be starting my Patreon channel, and I'm hoping to start it for next month. So, Gemini, thank you guys so much. Happy Valentine's Day. I wish you guys all the best for a wonderful rest of the month, and we'll see you guys in March. Take care. Bye.